Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We have on the screen today NBA Youngboy because he's going to start off my new series titled Industry Plants Exposed, and we're going to hear a little word from my homegirl named Elvis. You guys go check her out. I love her. She's hilarious. She do great commentary and she's speaking scripture. I totally agree with everything she say. So we're going to have to jump right into it and make sure you guys take notes and listen because I totally agree and she's definitely on
talking
point.
about he want to go do something else. You know, in this interview, he's talking about, oh, I'm gonna go try to join the Mormon church, and I didn't do this, and I don't want to be a part of the balance. I didn't even know what none of this stuff was. Okay, whatever. Let's take that for what it is. It's the most perfect industry plant we've had since 50 Cent, maybe. Like, this is one of the most impactful industry plants that we have ever had. And people seem to not understand what an industry plant is. An industry plant could be a whole lot of things, but this is somebody that they took from somewhere where nobody was even thinking about looking for no talent and nobody was thinking about paying attention to whatever was going on. They dressed them up and they put them out there in front. But we got to go all the way back to the reasons that Young Boy is the perfect industry plant, and he was used by these labels to push their agenda to destroy the culture and destroy music and all this other shit. Number one, NBA YoungBoy mama was a rapper. A lot of people don't remember that. A lot of people don't even know that. They might have seen something recently. She had a hit song and everything. We can talk about nepotism. We can talk about this or that because, according to him, she didn't raise him. I'm saying she was a rapper, meaning that whatever connection she might have had, whatever connection she could have, whatever she gained along the way, do you honestly believe that somehow, someway they just discovered Young Boy out of some mythological place and he was just young and wild and doing all of this shit? No, this was contrived. He was 16 years old. He already said they gave me millions of dollars when I was 16 to push this message. That wasn't my message. There is no expose when it comes to that kind of stuff, but we're going to hold that for after what I'm going to say. Number two, his contract is up. When your contract is up, that means the writers go back to the label, the writers move on to the next artist, the writers move on to this. NBA YoungBoy absolutely positively, and I remember the first time I discovered that he had ghost writers. I was looking through something, and it was like there's a whole list of them. NBA YoungBoy has a whole team of writers. The music that he was making, being that the contract is up, those people going back and they're moving on to the next, and they're going to be making the next NBA YoungBoy. You don't get to keep them unless you pay them, unless you pay or whatever. You know, a lot of people work for free and shit nowadays, but that's something for another time. Trying to figure out how they can rebrand or he can go independent. He's not going independent. Atlantic Records has this thing of making people the blank period. Young Boy is a 100% made up, contrived entity. There's no, and this is my thing is how did people not see this and how do people not know? Making albums and making albums and making albums, trying to appease them to get the music back. That is something that a lot of people think, oh, I'm gonna give you more, so maybe you'll give me back that. No, your first music is gonna always be that music that people track. Some people that sign over there, their whole mission is to maintain the rights and maintain the publishing, and they have whole teams that put people together, whole writers that put shit together. All we need is a body, and we can push it. If you a body that looks like something that people could grab onto, they can take it and push it. Young Boy is not no different. You don't get that big. We don't manufacture your success. We don't push you to be number one of the young niggas. So you can get out here and do what you want. But people think an industry plant is somebody we're just gonna put out there. No, the best industry plant is a nigga like this. Your mother was already here. You want us to achieve success. You out there broke as fuck. You got an image. You really from a place. You really got relationships with people that. And to say industry plant doesn't necessarily mean fake. It doesn't necessarily mean untrue. It just means I'm going to put something. NBA YoungBoy somehow, some way, just has the luckiest legal situations that anybody could ever have. Because none of this shit is real. That shit's not real. You know what a real rapper looks like? A real rapper look like Pooh Shiesty. You haven't even been successful for a year. Now you in prison. For you gonna be in prison longer than you gonna be rich and famous. That's what real rappers look like, Young Dog. You have achieved massive success, but your enemies are so powerful and so strong. Hey, nigga, we will drop you in front of the lemon cookies. We're gonna drop you at these people's business, get them shut down, a whole conspiracy. That's what a real rapper looks like. A real rapper doesn't look like this. Because in real life, when you do something devastating, you pay the price. There's been plenty of rappers. Real rappers look like Sean Poe. Nigga, you coming up, you bubbling, you hot. You got one of the hottest songs. You on the hottest soundtrack. You do one favor for one nigga you thought had your back, and it's over. That is what real rappers look like. Real rappers don't look like a nigga getting 10 years probation, going out, and niggas didn't even know, and it's good, but my thing is, it's too late. Young boy, it's too late for you to try to do whatever. You can absolutely change the narrative, and the good thing about this is you live long enough to change your narrative. Because it could have been over a long time ago. They could have had you taken out. You could have been taken out. But the thing is, you don't go no, like, you're not in the mix. This is just a nigga. You can tell this was a recluse. This person is never in the mix. This person is never around. These niggas never really seen with nobody. He do his own thing. He don't do no features. This is the perfect recipe for an industry plan. You won't make no money off his YouTube, the biggest YouTube channel on the platform. And you can argue if it's real or if it's fake, but it's real because we got to argue if it's real or if it's fake, because if you come out telling us what they told you to do, how do we know that the numbers are real? How can you?
So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. She hit on all the points. That's why I let her talk, and I love it. And hit that subscribe, hit that like, and we're out. Leave me your comments. Let me know what you think in the comments.